Hey guys, how's it going? I've got this little video here that inspired me today. He says, "Here's how I blew up on TikTok." Now, I expected something very different, I have to say. Maybe he was going to use fireworks or pyrotechnics. But anyway, what he's talking about is he was talking about how he now posts between 3 and 5 times a day. Now, this is something I've heard before from Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know if you follow Gary V, but he's very inspirational. I talk about him a lot in the talks that I do in educational establishments and so on. But basically, he's saying that the more you post, the more traction you get, and he's actually talking about less editing and more just talking to camera as I am now. So he's called I Am Kyle Balmer. I better give him a shout out, a mention. By the way, if you follow him, he's got lots of fake accounts which he mentions on his page. And I actually got messaged by one of these fake accounts, asking for the usual stuff. Join a WhatsApp group, whatever, buy this crypto coin. So just be aware of that. But you can tell because they've got a different handle to him. Even though they've got the same name, the handle will be slightly different. But anyway, so the point is this. I feel like I've been holding back a little bit on content. I can't really say why. I think it's a lot of it. You might feel like this yourself sometimes, but a lot of it is kind of insecurities or just lack of time. I know over Easter, time has definitely been an issue for me with the kids home from school. But also, is it really that hard to find 3 to 5, minutes a day to post stuff? Or 3 to 5 times a day, I should say, to just flip the camera around. Now, comedy sketches can be a little bit more tricky because you've got to find a punchline, a jumping off point. But I figured I'm just going to talk about, my journey, and hopefully that can help you too. So this is the start of it, I guess. I feel like I've been holding back a bit from the idea that I devised in lockdown, which a lot of us did, which I called The Kids Need New Shoes. I didn't really know what it was then, but I bought the website, so it must have been a thing. If you buy the website, you know it's legit. thekidsneednewshoes.com. Yeah, trashbat.co.uk, registered in the Cook Islands, for Nathan Barley fans there. So, yeah, The Kids Need New Shoes. What is it? It's a sketch show, really. I didn't know it at the time. I thought it was just going to be a page of kind of self-help and helping people out of the lockdown. And it's kind of that, right? So I kind of talk about my own journey and my own struggles in the past with all the stuff that we all struggle with, anxieties and the loss of my father and things like that, which is nearly 10 years ago, which I can't believe. Anyway, I took 2 shows to Edinburgh, How to Be Happy, How to Be Happier. So it's kind of building on that. And the Kids Need New Shoes is a bit tongue-in-cheek because, my kids do need new shoes. But also it's a new way of thinking. Oh, look, if I go like this, it looks like that's my hair. Me with a quiff. Anyway, so, The Kids Need New Shoes is a bit of a new way of thinking, but really it started to develop into these characters. So Marty 3 Shoe, self-help guru, Shirley and Johnny, who've got relationship struggles clearly, and she's the dominant one and she's a bit of a bully. Then Kenneth 2 Penneth, he's got anger management issues. And Yoan and John, what are you up doing? Nothing, crap, innit? They were kind of born in lockdown. So that's where it is. That's where this hangout is. I think NatWeb Comedy is more about me and more about, my journey, peek behind the scenes as I'm doing now. But The Kids Need New Shoes is more about just pure sketch show. So I will share those sketches here as well. And of course I'm sharing some fitness. So I'm starting to just share about the things that I believe in, which really, if I look at it, is just, mental well-being, fitness, well-being, comedy, because I think laughter is self-help, right? Tap, if you agree with me on this. Tap like, is that what the kids say? Hit that share button, yeah, And don't forget to subscribe, guys. So yeah, I'll share more of this. I'll try and post more for you, some of this longer form content. Let me know if you enjoy it. Let me know if you appreciate it. After all, it's for you. It's not for me that I'm doing it, but secretly it is. Yeah, that's it. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so around content, one of the things that I saw and talk to young people about is the pillars of content, right? Everyone loves an acronym. And if you think of pillars, right, PILLARS. So P is for promotional content, right? I is for inspirational content. L is for laughter. The other L is for learning. A is for any, and R, random, S, stuff. So it's promotional, inspirational, learning, laughter. You can flip those around any way you want. And any random stuff. So that's the pillars of content. And I took that on board because I thought, if you think about it, that's the kind of content that we all consume, isn't it? Sometimes you want promotional stuff and you're like, well, yeah, I saw some inspirational stuff from this guy, so I'm happy with a bit of promotion from him. Guy or girl, by the way, or non-binary. Yeah, that's the world we live in. Laughter, sometimes we need a laugh. Sometimes it's learning, we just learn new stuff. If you look at my Instagram account, it's filled with very random accounts that I learn from. So yeah, and then any random stuff. So cat videos, I guess. One account I just followed on here was a cat that wears a camera around its neck, and you get to see where that cat goes. And I thought that's really clever, right? They've obviously stabilized this GoPro, because we've all seen footage in the past of I think it was a goat. Was it the Welsh Guards goat that went on stage with his camera, or on a pitch with his camera around his neck, and it was really unstable, the footage. So anyway, this cat footage is brilliant, and it's talking. It's talking to these other cats, not talking words obviously, but it's meowing to these other cats in the neighborhood. And this guy has put subtitles over the top of the video of the words that this cat might be saying to his friends. So that's really clever. But that's your any other random stuff. So yeah, that's it from me, I think, in this video. And at least I've got another 2 vids to do, or another 1 vid today. So that's all from me. Yeah, I guess, keep producing content. Don't forget to follow this guy. I am Kyle Balmer, one more time, and thanks to Kyle for inspiring me today. As a friend of mine on here says, Benny the coach, don't forget to keep smiling today. Obviously you can smile better than this, not a sideways grin. Yeah. What is it? When I try and smile, I look like I'm being ingenuine. I look like I'm not being real, I'd rather just I think I've had a stroke. Alright, I'm going now. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, yeah? And keep sharing, keep inspiring. Talk about your own struggles. Talk about any problems that people come to you with, things that you already know about. And that's where I'm going to try to do more of. And I hope from here on that it helps you. All right, I can't get through this without doing at least one accent, right? At least one impression. So, hi, and nobody balls. Keep making stuff, will you? Sublime, how are you? Very Prexman, a lot of you. Get out of the shop.